Let's have a look at how handing out SARs would work when you grow your company. At the very beginning, the value of the company was effectively zero or close to that. You build intrinsic value in the company and have attracted investments. Currently, a share of your company is worth 40 euros. An employee starts working at your company just after the first funding round, where the price per share was thus valued at 20 euros. However, the value of 20 euros was not created by that employee. Hence, it's fair to deduct an amount equal to the last valuation price before the employee started working for you. This is called the hurdle rate. In this case, that amount is 20 euros. And value created after the employee starts working can more or less be directly attributed to that employee. Therefore, it's fair that they share in the economic benefit of the created value. In this example, 10 euros. When employees leave, you can argue that they contributed to the established value of the company upon leaving, but not after that. There you can introduce a cap value at the next investing round. Cap values should be incentives for employees to remain longer. As an example, when the same employee leaves, the share was worth 40 euros. This is the cap of the SAR for that employee. Taking into account both the hurdle rate and the cap, the total value of the SAR upon departure is 20 euros. With the introduction of hurdle rates and caps, you can give the value per SAR to which the employee actually contributed. This is all a bit technical, so let's have another look at this through another example on how this works over time. We start at zero value. After 1 year, you get your first investment and the share price is set to 20 euros. Any SARs at that point in time would also be worth 20 euros. Now, orange employees start working for your company. You introduce a hurdle rate for those employees at the last share price, which is 20 euros. This means that SARs currently are worth 0 euros and only have future value. A new investor steps in and the share price is raised to 30 euros. Hence, now the SARs that your employees have a right to are now valued at 10 euros. Then some employees turn blue and leave. You have clarified to them that their SAR value will still increase, but up to the next share value set by the next investment round. This happens a bit later at a price for 40 euros. Hence, for the blue former employees, now a cap is introduced set at 40 euros. Finally, you sell the company at a share price of 60 euros. This means that the people who left get the max 40 euros minus the hurdle rate of 20, so they get 20 euros. The employees that stayed can execute their SARs at the full share price minus the 20 euro hurdle rate, so they get 40 euros per SAR they own. Why would you do this? The obvious answer is that it limits the cash out to the SAR holders on exit of the company, leaving more returns to other shareholders. However, there is a certain subtlety to this. An additional advantage to this is that the hurdle rate also prevents the current shares decreasing in value. To illustrate this, take this extreme example. Your company is valued at 15 million euros. You have a total of 1 million shares. Hence, the share value is 15 euros per share. Now you issue an equal amount of SARs, 1 million. Usually you would never create so many SARs, but this is purely for illustration purposes. This makes the total amount of economic shares 2 million. The company value, however, remains the same at 15 million. So the price per share will be halved to 7,50 euro. When you do this, so obviously this would not make your current shareholders very happy. However, if you set the hurdle rate to 15 euros for these new SARs, then this has no impact on the current share value and thus the share value remains at 15 euros. Note that the cap in this example is rather extreme. A kinder option is to allow the company to pay off SARs after the employee leaves at the moment of their choosing, the company's choosing, at the share price which then is current. This results either in faster payment on the SARs or later payment, most likely at a higher share price.